All right, in this video, I'm going to create a path for the camera to follow, and we're going to animate the camera moving around. I'm in the top view. You don't have to be. I'm just going to hide the roof. So I select it and then hide it. And now I'm going to delete this camera if you have one. I'm going to add another camera here in a second, but I'm going to use the line tool first. And I want the camera to go around the room. So I'm going to start my path right through here. It's going to come through the door and then move around. So I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click and drag a small curve right here, and then a small curve through here. Click and drag, and then I'm just going to click right here to set a midpoint, and then I'm going to click and drag right here. I'm going to click again, trying to keep these clicks equal distance from one another. Click and drag a curve here. Click, 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 click and drag. You should have your desks and computers over here. I do not, to save time, so I don't have that. So I'm just going to click and drag, and then I'm going to end it right here. So I just right click and get out of this view. So I'm going to press W now that I have this selected, and I'm going to move it up, and I'm going to press F3 to see what the path looks like. It looks like it's a little too close to this wall right here. It goes right through the wall, so I need to adjust that, and you can do that by clicking on the Modify tab, clicking on the vertex, select this vertex that I have going through the wall here, and I can adjust it. And it looks like the other ones are fairly decent, so I'm just going to go with that. And now I'm going to press P to get out of the orthographic view, press F3 to turn on edge faces, and F4 to get out of wireframe mode, vice versa. All right, I'm going to move this path down a little bit. Now I'm going to create a camera and attach it to this path. So it's just going to be a regular camera. I'm going to click right here on this camera right here, and I'm just going to choose free, and I'm going to click it here. And now with the camera selected, I'm going to go to Animation, Constraints, Path Constraint, and I'm going to click on the line. And it looks like I just need to rotate this camera so it is facing the correct direction, which would be like this. And I can press C to go in the camera view, and press P to get out of it. And I just need to rotate it up a little bit more and press C again. Now what I need to do is adjust the options, the view here of the camera. So I'm going to do the field of vision. I've got the camera selected, and you go on this tab right here where it says Modify and drag this back slightly. And now I am going to press P to get out of camera view. And there are some options I have to do here now. I'm going to click on this little circle right here, which is the motion tab. I'm going to go down here and click follow so the camera follows the path, and now I just need to rotate it so it is pointed in the correct direction of the path to start out with, which is going straight into the room right there. So, okay, I'm good. And that's probably about it. If I press play, it's going to go rather quick. Okay, if you wish to slow that down, all you have to do is click on this clock tab right here, and then go to the end time. Right now it's standard 100 frames. I can create 300 frames and click OK. With the camera still selected, I can drag this down here, and now when I press play, the animation is a lot slower. Okay, so if we're going to leave that there, and now I'm going to press F10, and this is how you're going to render this animation. F10 brings this up, so you're going to click on range and make sure you have the range from 0 frames to however many you have on the timeline. In my case, I have 300 because I just added more. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down to output size HD TV video, and I'm just going to go and click on the smallest version right here, right there. And I'm going to turn this stuff off. These are nice options to have on, but it increases the render time. So we just want this to render pretty quickly. And I turn all these options off, and now I'm going to go to render output and go to desktop, and I'm just going to call this class and go to all formats and choose AVI and then save it somewhere. And you click OK, and then all you do is click render, and this thing is going to render from frame 0 all the way to the last frame. And here is the progress bar right here, the total animation, and you can see the elapsed time, the estimated time down here, and this thing is probably going to take forever. So chances are you're probably not going to want to render this because it's going to slow your computer down. But if you do, you can render this, and then if you want to work on another project while this is rendering in the background, you can always go ahead and open up a brand new project and keep working. So that's it.